Hello viewers, welcome to Hygia Agile IG training. In this session, we will be talking about variables. So variables in Python are treated as objects. So variables, in fact, containers for storing the data values. Think of a variable as name attached to a particular object. In Python, you don't need to exclusively declare a variables. The moment that you assign a value to a variable, it is already declared. Unlike other programming languages, the advantage in Python is that if you assign some value to a variable, you can change the value at later point of times. That means suppose a is equal to 100 here, and you can change a is equal to some string at later point of time. So this is the flexibility here. So assignment is done with a single equal sign. So every variable has a memory location allocated. In Python, we can find this memory location using the id function. We can also find hexadecimal value by with a function called hex by inputting this id function to that. Okay, so once there are no objects in memory location, Python will take care the garbage collection. So the memory location can be reused. Suppose if a is equal to 100, I assign. So it creates an object. I mean, the name of the object is a, and the value is 100, which is stored in the memory location. The object is pointing to this memory location. So every object that is created is given a unique identity. It is actually a memory location. So it is guaranteed that no two objects will have the same ID. I assigned A to 100 and assigned B to Hello Hygia. What will happen in memory? There are two memory locations are allocated for this, and each of the memory locations are named like A, B, and because it's a memory location, there will be an address like this, an address. So when you print A, you get 100. When you print B, you get Hygia because it's a string and the number here. Then what happens? How to fetch the ID? You need to print ID of A. So you get a unique memory location. Okay, let's think another scenario. I have assigned C to A. Then what is the value of C? Obviously, it will be 100, right? So that's what it matches. But what will be the value of ID, the C memory location? It is the same like A because you are assigning the object reference. So that means if you make a change to 100 to 1000, and if you print A and also print C, it will be displaying 1000. How to fetch the hexadecimal for the memory location you fed in? This is the way, print hex ID of A. Let's do some practicals.
Python variables. In Python, there is no command to declare a variable. The variables are created the moment first assign a value to it. For example, x is equal to 10. X is a variable, you are assigning a value to it. And you can also assign y is equal to. Okay, sure. Anything else, any string you can assign. So let's print x. Print is a function which prints this variable. What is the value in the x? Print y. Means what is the value in the y? If you use the same variable, it will override. It's like, for example, x is equal to 10 and x is equal to hello. The latest value will be assigned, and then if you print x, only the hello will be printed, not the 10, because it is overwritten. Typecast x is equal to will be having the string or character value like 3. If you print this type, print type of x, it is a string. I wanted to convert this to numeric, like for example, x. I'm using the x and I'm changing that to int of x. So the previous value of x is going to be changed to integer type. Now print type of x. Change it to integer. You can also assign the string like single quotes and double quotes, like both are same. X is equal to hello world, print x. Similarly, x is equal to with single quotes. In Python, both are same. Case sensitivity. ABC or A equal to 50. The capital A equal to hello. Both are independent. Small a and capital A both are independent. If you print A and if you print capital A, 50 and hello will be printed. As per the naming conventions, the labels must start always with a character. Like you can say my name, Vidam Kishore. Print my name. So this is the the naming convention. You can also declare like my underscore name equal to Vedam with the underscore. So you can also start the init as underscore my underscore name equal to Vedam Kishore. All the cases it's the same. So the variable name is valid variable name. Print my name, print my underscore name, print minus underscore my underscore name. So it printed what it is stored. Another variable I am declaring, I am storing a value. Is it accepted? No, as per the guidelines or rules, it is not accepted. The first letter must be either underscore or valid characters. And hyphen is not allowed in the variables. My hyphen nm. The same way, you cannot even assign any numbers in the variable. Space is not allowed. Suppose my num equal to 10. If the variable name is longer, you can define with a camel case. Let's do that. First name. We can declare a variable like this. My middle name. We can also declare like this. We can also declare a variable like this. So only hyphens and the spaces are not allowed. The rest are allowed. You can print them. They will be printed. You can also declare like in another form, like you can also declare my first name. This is valid. Like this, all small characters with underscore. So how do we assign multiple values to multiple variables? So let us do this. My first name, comma, my middle name, comma, I wanted to change a little bit, my last name equal to all the variables are assigned like this. Let's print them. Print my first name, print my middle name, print my last name. So all the names are printed here like this. So multiple variables are assigned this way.
We have come towards the end of the session. We have only completed part of the variables, and we will be continuing the variables in the next session. Until then, thank you.